Hey Natalie, it's Ari. So I'm in the middle of moving and pretty torn up, but I just wanted to sit down and make this quick video for you because it really, really bugs me that you're still having trouble with that rhythm. So I want to help. And it's a rhythm in three. You posted the particular bars into our Facebook group, so here's some help. You're having trouble with a rhythm that has two features that are a little bit hard. Um, One is it's in three. We're very much used to the 4/4 in the type of music that bass players play and do. So 3/4 is not the everyday fare. So that might be one reason. And the other reason is that, especially bar one, which I think you're pointing out as a trouble spot, has a bunch of upbeats. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So first of all, take off your bass. No bass right now. Very important to do that just with your body, hands, and voice. Okay. I want you, before you do anything else, don't even look at the rhythm. Before you do anything else, I want you to feel the beat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And as you see, I'm marking out my little triangle here all around. Every time I'm coming to this corner here, 1, 2, 3. That's the beginning. Okay, so clap along, move along. Rhythm happens in the body. We can count all day long. If we don't get it in the body, it doesn't mean a thing. Okay, so we can count to help us find it, but then it has to go into the body. I'll help you out. So follow along with this rhythm that I'm doing right now. Every time I'm coming to this corner over here, it's the 1. Okay, now I'm going to introduce a subdivision. The smallest subdivision in that rhythm, the 8th notes. So that means I'm cutting the distance between every single one of those claps in half. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So I'm doing that with my voice. And instead of just saying 1, 2, 3, I'm saying 1 and 2 and 3 and. And I want you to do this along with me. It's goofy, but it works. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that corner over here is the downbeat of the bar, so that one feels heavier. Okay? Now listen to the language. I'm saying downbeat and upbeat. These ands for the 8th notes that cut the beat in half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. I want you to feel how that feels lighter. 1 and, right? 1 is heavy and is light. Listen to the language. Downbeat, upbeat, right? When you watch dancers, you can see them go down with their bodies on the downbeat and up with their bodies on the upbeat. Okay, let's look at bar 1. Once you get that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Once you have that, still no bass. I want you to look at bar 1. Bar 1 is a quarter note on beat 1. It is an 8th rest and an 8th note on beat 2. And it's an 8th rest and an 8th note on beat 3. So beats 2 and 3 are the same. Take a piece of paper and cover up the rest of the piece. Okay? Too much information. You want to just keep it at 1 bar. The first bar, I'm going to loop it. Looping is a fantastic way of wrapping your mind around the rhythm. Okay? Just repeating it, feeling it in your body. No bass yet, just really feeling it in your body. So cover up bars 2 and forever else. Just stick with bar 1 and we'll loop it. And what we're going to do is we're going to start out again with the 1 and 2 and 3 and then as I'm feeling that, I'm going to mark out with my voice where the notes are, because we are saying but that's not what the music says. The music says on some of those you do something, da, whatever. On others you rest, and that's what's hard for us. We don't want to not do anything, right? So you have to just count or hold the space. Again, we want to get it into the body, but the counting helps us find our bearings. So right now I'm good with counting. I'm going to show you how that first bar works. Again, feel the beat before you do anything else. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Here we go. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and. So I was marking out where 1, right? I should say like this. 1, 2, and, right? 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and. So that's that bar looped over and over. If you have a hard time feeling that subdivision, is another trick I'm going to show you real quick. And this is a big deal, believe me. The reason why you're having trouble with it is because it's a syncopated rhythm. That means it's a rhythm where the accents do not fall on the expected places, okay? And you can, when you watch dancers, you know, they feel this in their body when there is a rest. Like beat 1, it's a beat, and we're saying ba, right? We're saying da, right? So that one is easier, but beats 2 and 3 are and, uh, 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 right? So beats 2 and 3, I'm clapping, but I'm not playing or saying my scatting, right? And that's what's hard. And you watch the dancers, their hips fall right into that hole, right? And again, it is such a big deal. I don't want you to just learn that rhythm and move on, because there's a really big learning in the fact that you're having trouble with it. It's the fact that you're not feeling the upbeats yet. Here's a great way where I helped a lot of people feeling the upbeats. Do your 3 like this. 1, 2, 3. You can mark it out on different spots in the room if you want to. But 1, 2, 3. 1, and 1, and, right? So I'm saying the and while I'm lifting my hand. Now, if you have trouble feeling that, here's the thing, a technique that I show a lot of my students that helps them feel it. You go 1, 2, 3, just like that. And now you take the other hand and hold it up on top. And now, because the way you're going to move is going to be pretty much very even. You're not going to move slowly at first and then, you know, like this. We typically, our body has so much wisdom, much more than we up here. So you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Listen to the language. Downbeat, upbeat, right? So, and you can feel it in your body. Really exaggerate that feeling. I really want you to feel that, because just counting out this bar and moving on is a really big lost opportunity. So 1 and 1, uh, 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 that's that rhythm. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful. Spend good time feeling these downbeats and upbeats, however you need to, but then see if you can get it over into the body. You know, you start with 1 and 1 and 1 and uh 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 and once you start really feeling it, you pick up the bass and you play it. Okay? Hope that's helpful. Let me know. Keep grooving. Cheers.